Welcome everyone to a special edition of Nate in the Hat. I am going to be streaming my Kobolds and Catacombs card pack opening. To start with, I'll just show you what I already have of the set. Right now I only have the Shaman Epic Weapon Rune Spear, which was a freebie that Blizzard gave everybody one random one. And I also have the other freebie that they handed out, the other legendary, Marin the Fox. As you can see, my filter is set to Kobolds only, and those are the only two cards I have in the set right now. So I'm starting off with only that. I also currently have 1,535 dust. I'll subtract that from the total of whatever dust I get to figure out how much dust I got from disenchanting all the crud. So let's go back out here. I've already purchased all of my packs. I usually do a 70 pack buy with all the free quest gold that I save up between expansions, and I'm also using the 9 free packs that Blizzard gave everybody as freebies in the lead up to the set release and as the quests that you do when the set was released. You get some free packs from that too. So in total I have 70 packs from my gold, 9 free packs from Blizzard. I'm not even really going to be paying much attention to what I get here. I'm just going to open them and then count up what I get and figure out what percentage I end up with. My prediction is that I will end up somewhere around the 70-ish% range, a little above that probably after crafting. I won't get that total initially because I'm going to do my crafting a couple of weeks after I open my packs. I do that simply because I don't want to get a bunch of junk on day one and find out later on that it's just garbage. So I'll wait for the meta to shake up a little bit and form out and then craft at that point and then finish up. But I probably will just go ahead and craft the commons and rares. They're pretty cheap. Anyway, so let's roll. This is going to take a while because I've got so many packs, but let's just do this. Oh, there's my first one, Master Oakheart. One rare. One rare. Da, 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 da. I wish they had a button there where you could just mass open everything. It takes so long just to kind of click your way through this whole process. Whatever. Golden Epic. So far, not an impressive result. Mostly just a standard 4 commons and 1 rare pack. Zola the Gorgon. Blarg. Congratulating me on getting Zola the Gorgon. Who knows, maybe it'll actually be a big deal. My initial impression of it was tepid, though. golden epic. I actually don't like getting gold epics because there's, I mean, I'm not going to disenchant them, I'll keep them, you know, because they just basically would disenchant and become some other epic. Golden greedy sprite. About a third of the way through at this point. 2 legendaries. My estimation is I would get somewhere around 4 legendaries out of the whole set, plus the 2 that they gave us for free, and then I would probably end up crafting 1 or 2. Rare, but okay. Epic. Dragon Hatcher. Usually it's epics that I have my biggest hole in. They're the ones I'm typically least interested in. Most of the epics I find are just kind of junky. My expectation, of course, is this opening will get me pretty much all the commons except for maybe 1 or 2. Most of the rares. A smattering of epics and 4-ish legendaries. I'm getting a lot of epics. I always like seeing double rares in the pack. Yeah, spell stones. This is going to be the boring part of this whole thing. It's just opening packs, yawn, yawn, yawn. Oh, there's number 3, The Darkness, which is kind of cool. I like that card. Glad to see that show up. 2 epics. To my side. Ugh. If my calculations are right, I'll get at least 1 more legendary in this pile. I can always hope for a little more than that. That would be nice. But on average, for that number of packs, that's about what you'd expect. Mostly interested in seeing all the druid stuff. I tend to do a lot more druid. Oh, there's number 4, Skull of Menari. That's the warlock. Epic weapon. Haven't really looked at that one very much or thought about it. Could be good. Golden common, that's just dust. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get 1 more. More legendaries is always nice. Blizzard's kind of been nice lately. They've been tossing a couple of legendaries at people. I wish it wasn't random. I wish they let us pick which weapon we could get. I would have picked the Twig of the World tree. If I had my... Ooh, maybe? Oh. Vanessa Sun Sorrow. Carnivorous Cube. That's cool. So, one legendary past what I was wanting to get, or what I had predicted. Didn't much care for Sun Sorrow, though. Oh, there's the extra. Ixlid, there we go. Twig of the World tree would be nice, but I can craft that one if I have to. I'll probably get enough dust out of this to finish off the commons and rares, and then I'll take a look at the epics. I'll probably end up doing the Twig of the World tree just because I play Druid more than I play other classes. Oh, here's the next tree. Aluneth, the mage weapon. Kind of a lame one, but the rune spear that I got for the shaman is the lamest of the bunch, so it's not like that's any better. Anywho, Kobold Monk. I like that. Found the last two. Will the last pack have 5 legendaries in it? Only time will tell. No. Spell's done. Okay, there we go. So that's all the packs that I've got. Let's go into my collection. Let's do what I always do, which is I'm just going to filter the current set. I'm going to go in here and start off by disenchanting extra cards. That's going to give me about 1,500 dust, 1,480 to be specific. And then let's do extra. Okay, so I've got an extra greedy sprite that's gold. Let's disenchant that baby. Oh, it's hanging on me. The servers are probably pretty busy because everybody and their brother is trying to open up their packs and play around with all the new stuff. So getting the game to react quickly is going to be a little bit tough. Okay, so there's 2 cave hydras. I don't need this one. Let's disenchant that. There's some more dust. Seeping oozling. I got 2 of those, so let's disenchant the gold. Don't need that. Alright, so we got an extra gilded gargoyle. Extra Twilight's Call. Extra Possessed Lackey. Oh, there's 2 of them. Like they even wanted 1 of them. And there's an extra unidentified shield. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of the extra bard. And the extra basilisk. Basilisk is a kind of cool card. I like that. So, I end up with 3,765 dust, minus my original 1,535, and that's 2,230 dust that I have for crafting. So let's exit out of the crafting menu and just go in and take a gander at all of my new stuff for kobolds. So let's start off with the druids. Let's do the commons first. Actually, let's go by class. Commons. So I've got 6 commons for druids. So all of those. I got all the commons for hunter. I got all the commons for mage. I got all the commons for paladin. I got all the commons for priest. I got all the commons for rogue. I got all the commons for shaman. Common for shaman. I also have all the demon commons. I got all the warrior commons. And I've got... Oh, I guess I should go with missing on this. Nah, let's just do commons first. Common. So, I've got plenty of dust, so I should be able to see anything that's missing. So, let's go in here. All the commons. Alright, so out of all of the commons, I have 98. So that is, let's calculate that out. It's hard, 100%. Alright, let's move on to the rares. Rare cards. Going to Druid. I've got all 6 of the rare Druid cards. I've got all 6 of the rare for the hunter. I have got 3 out of 6 for the mage, so I'm missing 3. I have 3 out of 6 for the paladin, so that's 6 missing there. I am missing Duskbreaker, but I have 4 of the other ones, so I'm missing 2 priest rares. I have got 5 out of the 6, so I'm missing 1 for the rogue. I've got all of the shaman rares. I got all the warlock rares. I've got 4 out of 6 for the warrior. And let's see, I have 1, 2, so I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 in the commons. So out of that, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rares that I'm missing. So out of 72 minus 15 is I have 57 of the rares, which is 79.17% of the rares. Let's look at Epic. This will be where my biggest hole is. I didn't get any of the Druid Epics. Boo! So I'm missing 4 for Druid. I have 2 missing for Hunter. I have 4 missing for Mage. I have 4 missing for Paladin. I have 2 missing for Priest. I have 4 missing for Rogue. I have 3 missing for Shaman. I have 3 missing for Warlock. I have 4 missing for Warrior. Dang, where the heck are all my epics? Ugh. Oh, here they are. Sadly, in the neutrals. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 epics in the neutrals. I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 epics in the neutrals. So 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 16, 20, 23, 26, 30, 40 rares that I am missing. So it means I got 14. Pretty low. Lower than average for my epics. But I made up for it kind of on the legendary side, I think. Let me just double check my numbers on that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 14. Just as I thought. Legendary. Not so fussed over that because really the epics, a lot of them are kind of junk. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legendaries. That is 39%. So in total, out of 247 cards, I have 178, which puts me, before I have done any crafting, at 72.06% of the Kobolds and Catacombs set. I will wait a couple of weeks to craft whatever I think is going to be cool and what's relevant to the meta. I will probably just go ahead and craft some stuff in the Druid part, just because I usually like those. But I'll wait for most of it until the epic or the meta has settled out a little bit. But as of the fresh out of the pack percentages, I have got 72% of the cards, and I have 2,230 dust for crafting. See you next time.